VLOOKUP is a lookup and reference function in Excel. It is used to search for a certain value in a column in order to return a value from a different column in the same row. This means in this table, if you want to know how many pens are sold by Gracia, VLOOKUP will answer you as 140 because this row shows the data of Gracia and the units sold is 140, which is showing under pens column. If you are using this function first time, it may seem complicated, but if you follow the steps properly, you will never forget it. Welcome to ASPC Excel Guides. To understand VLOOKUP function, let's open a simple data and practically understand this function. VLOOKUP is looking vertical. V stands for vertical. It searches for data from the leftmost column of a table and then returns a value in the same row. In this small table, we need to find the number of pens sold by the three employees, Gracia, Miller and Williams. To start, type equal to, then type VLOOKUP and hit tab. There are four parameters. The first parameter is lookup value, which means the value to be found in the leftmost column. In our case, it is Gracia, the cell J3. So select the cell J3, put a comma. Now the function information text highlighting the second parameter, which is table array. What is a table array? Table array is a reference to a range. You can use a reference name also. I will show you later how to do it. Let us give a reference. In simple language, VLOOKUP is asking you to give a range where from it will fetch the data. But here is a condition. As VLOOKUP searches from leftmost column, you need to start with the left column where the lookup value is existing. In this case, it is column A because our search term Gracia is showing in this column. So select the column A to E. Please note the column count. You can count from this small text. Do not release the left button of your mouse, otherwise it will disappear. Or you can count the column number starting from 1. You can select the range only, but I will recommend you not to do this unless it is required. However, if you select the data in range only, then you must press F4 button once to lock the range. Otherwise, the range will move down as you drag the formula. So, if you select the data only, always lock the range by either putting $sign or using F4 button. Another important note is VLOOKUP searches from left to right. It will not search from right to left. This does not mean that you cannot select the table array from right to left. You can select the columns like this. This doesn't break the rule. Selecting the range and searching a data are two different things. But if I insert sales employee column in the right side of E column like this, it will not work. Now we need to move to the next step. Put comma. Column index number is highlighting. What is column index number? It is the count of column where the searching data exists. In our example, for Gracia, the column index is 5. The number of pens sold by Gracia is 140 and 140 is in the fifth column of this table. Type 5. Put comma to go to the next parameter. It is range lookup and you can see it is asking for any one parameter from the drop down, either true or false. True when we need approximate match and false when we need exact match. For now, we need exact match and we will select false. We will discuss about this parameter in detail in another video. Please subscribe this channel to get notification. Now hit tab and hit enter. The VLOOKUP function is complete now. One more thing, for range lookup, you can type 1 for approximate match and you can use 0 for exact match. No need to select true or false from the drop down list. This is how VLOOKUP works in Excel. Please pause the video. If you are using VLOOKUP for the first time, open Excel and use this formula. Let's suppose we need another data, which is pencils sold by the employees in the L column. We can do it very easily. We will not type the formula, but we will modify the formula to get the data in the next column. Because if you drag the formula, the range will also move. Go to K3 cell. Click on the formula in the formula bar. We need to lock the position of first parameter lookup value. Press F4 3 times. It will lock the column but not the row. Move to table array. Press F4 once. Hit enter. Drag the formula to the next column. It is also showing 140 pens sold by Gracia. But we need how many pencils sold. Pencils sold is in the third column. Change the column index number to 3 from 5. Hit enter. Drag the formula down. Now you can get any value within the range, only changing the column index number. Let us get the data of binder. Another very important attribute, VLOOKUP will fetch the first available rows data. If we replace Jones by Miller, VLOOKUP will show the first column's data. It will not search the data again in the next row. I hope you have understood how to use VLOOKUP function. Please like and click subscribe button to get new free video notification in Excel. Thank you for your interest.